Alright. And I guess you can't see it. The dude is out of frame. But there's another reason I'm taking so long, turning in, but you'll see, I think you'll see him walking in the store, right? Well, no, he's out of frame. He's not in frame, right? But there's another reason. If you look at that, I was going slow. But anyway, so they got this new. So this is a bus stop. Well, let me go back a little further and see if you can see it in the bus stop. And so this dude, he walks over on purpose from the bus stop. That's their thing. I don't know why they keep putting me in these niggas category where I'm supposed to be on the bus or walking. But it's hilarious because, like, nigga, it's not even, how nigga was saying, well, you got me fucked up. It's like, these motherfuckers are crazy. It's a communism on black folks shit. What I mean by black folks shit, they're trying to do communism. So, socialism. So if I guess if one, but they're not gonna be the ones who ride the bus. I gotta ride the bus or some shit. I don't know what their problem is. I don't care if this guy did the exact same thing I did in life. Oh well, somehow we made different choices. But anyway, that's called communism. And Karl Marx, the creator of communism, you can look it up yourself. Just type in Karl Marx and devil worshiper. He was a devil worshiper. You don't even have to be a Christian. You could be atheist and don't believe in anything. But anybody who is a devil worshiper is a bad person. I don't care how good they claim to be. Oh, I'm good. He wants his whole thing was taking other people that they worked hard for, taking their shit and trying to use. The reason it's devil shit is because he ain't do it like in the Bible. He ain't become a great warrior and take somebody else's stuff. You're like, that's just as bad. I don't care. I'm not finna argue semantics. I'm not finna argue with you about that. You believe what you want. That's your soul. But anyway, instead, he tried some tricky shit that he thought was smooth. Basically, it's con artist shit. We gonna protect the workers. That was his thing back it was in the industrial age, industrial revolution, right? Or something like that. Yeah, we gotta protect it. We gotta spread and he was born rich, but he was a failure. He was basically, he's like a modern day kid who went to school for 10 years on his dad's money. I'm talking about college. Just a perpetual college student. He did the same thing only in the 1800s. And then he came up with this manifesto, communism or whatever, socialism. That's where all that shit come from, a fucking loser. And he was a racist. There's video and new videos of his writings where he called black folks Negroes and nigger, but it wasn't like he was a scientist. He was Negress and all this shit. He was a racist. He didn't like black folks. Period. It don't matter. He was in Germany. This was the late 1800s. The late 1800s. He didn't like niggers. Niggers. The hard ER. Niggers. And that's what everybody called. That's why everybody's laughing at Black Lives Matter founders. Because they're the ones talking about we're trained Marxists. And the founder, your great godfather, didn't like you. Wouldn't like you. You was a nigger. E-R, nigger. Even though he was in Germany, he used those words because it was the 1800s. The people were traveling the world by then. They had steamships, all that shit. Whatever, sailing ships. And that's on video. They're the ones who claim they're trained, air quotes, Marxists. So if you're a trained Marxist following all that bullshit about redistributing the wealth, basically you're a con artist trying to take somebody else's money. But so anyway, they were walking so hard. Back in the day before, I guess I got. You know what? I think I got canceled years ago. I'm kind of giddy about it, happy. You know what? I got canceled decades ago. That's the whole thing is. It was canceling. I got canceled. Everybody cut you off. That's canceling. But I didn't know what was going on. So yeah, I do what I was trained to do. It means something wrong. Let me go seek help. I got to try to make myself better. Regular person probably would have, succumbed if be broke or dead right now, or in a mental hospital or something. They mad about that. I told you how they would back then. I caught on, and that's why I was kind of like a little bit frightening. But because these were women, though, the black female nurses in the VA in Birmingham, they'd be walking past the door, and it felt like they were trying to listen to me. Because at this point, I'm trying to tell what I think is going on. People are following me. And it was more like, stop talking. Like I'm like, what? This is what you're supposed to do. You think something is going on. But like I said, the problem was people really was following me. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so hilarious, this whole thing. What they meant for evil for me turned out for good. Yeah, I had to go through, I got sick physically with a lot of other things, but, it's all good, I'm not hateful. It's like, I'm just, every time I recover, it's like, that's why I recover, I'm not spending my time being jealous and hateful. So when I do get sick, my organs can just recover, because my brain is not mad at. I'm not sitting there, them niggas, they got money, they got good jobs, they got women. No, I'm sitting there, shit, I need to recover so I can get back at it, so I can get back into it, get back in the mix. Even if I'm not going to be 100% no more, I'm going to still be in the mix. And it's not about hate or jealousy, it's just what we do, what we was trained, you know what I'm saying, grew up doing. Alright, so anyway, this guy, he's walking real hard and shit, right? Like right now, this just happened like 20 minutes ago. Damn, now the sun is coming. That's why I usually sit on the back during this time of year. Yeah, because now the sun is coming and you can't see shit. It's moving. I might have to post this video and do the whole thing, because, yeah, you can't see shit. I'm going to post this one and redo another one.